Hi.
Okay, yeah, let me just record this over here.
Okay.
Jackie, good morning. So how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right, doing excellent. Let me see if I can get my volume up a little bit because I hardly hear you. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yeah. Yeah,
well? All
I
right,
can hear
so
you.
how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
All right, doing excellent. Jackie, I want to congratulate you. So you came up to the path of homeownership, right?
Yeah.
So let me just start over here. So you've been renting previous to coming with us. Is that accurate, or where have you been?
Yeah. So, I was renting with the previous ex, I think almost 2 years back, and then I was renting in my apartment, and then once the lease was up, I moved in with my um most recent ex, and then I'm
Hold on, I think you're breaking up. Might be the signal. Hold on. Let's see. You're kind of like frozen. We'll give you a second over here. Hold on. Let's see. By the time we get the signal back, your hands are going to be hurting because they're kind of like. Okay, yeah, I can see you now.
okay. Wait, I
I
lost
was
her.
saying
Okay,
by the time we get the
wait.
signal back, yeah. All right. So you were living with your ex. You were in an apartment.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what make you start looking out for a place for yourself? Because you're very
Um,
young.
well, I always wanted a place for myself. I had my first apartment through a family friend, so it wasn't under like an actual lease. It was just like through written spoken word lease at 19, and I've just been kind of on my own since then, and just kind of moving around. I just always just wanted a place to settle, and yeah, so that's kind of
We're having a little challenge with the signal. But one of the things that I really love about yourself, hopefully, I don't know if you're listening on your end. So one of the things that I really, really love about yourself is how young you are and this willingness of, moving up to the next level, which is achieving homeownership. And can you hear me? I think the signal is just breaking. Okay, can you hear me now?
yeah. I'm gonna
Okay,
try to
so
move
I
in
don't
a
know if
different
you were
color.
listening to me. I said that one of the things that is so great about you is that you are so beautiful and young, and this is one of the things that are like you are actually looking up to step up to the next level. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
I wish somebody at 19 will be doing what you're doing, moving up and taking things and really taking life, the way it is, and really embracing
Mhm.
everything that comes into life. And look at you now, you're 23 and now
Yeah.
you are moving up to the path to home ownership. Actually, we already close on that. You're going to
Hmm.
start working on it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, that is exciting. So let me ask you something. How did I'm gonna just go over a couple. I'm gonna ask you a couple of
Hmm.
questions, and then we just go from there. Okay, and then you tell me. Okay.
All
So
right.
so tell me, how do you find out about us?
So I was looking on the Facebook Marketplace because I usually look on like Google websites, but I like to look on Facebook Marketplace, and that's how I came across you guys on the location map.
Okay, and that is great. Some of our staff are in Facebook. Most of our business is done word of mouth. So
Hmm.
somebody knows somebody. We have families. We have entire families in our program. So the dad came in. Now the daughter is 21. They want her out of the house, so they help her,
Yeah.
get a house. And then we have this couple. So her daughter is just getting married. So they're like, nah, you're not moving into my daughter's house. You're gonna marry my daughter. You got to get your own house. So he came into the program. Now he's living, in another house, and
Yeah.
they renting this house out. So it's great. So I spoken to your dad, and he's an awesome guy. I just wanted to make
Hmm.
sure that he's going to be on board to help you, with the repairs. Because I mean, you
Yeah.
are very young, and I want to make sure that that this is a great thing. It's a big step, and this is why I wanted to make sure I had your dad on board. And he's awesome. He's on board. Then his other
Hmm.
friend, also an electrician, if I can recall that right.
Yes, yeah. And then I also have my friend Nick, who's an electrician, my friend Austin, who does flooring, and then I forget who else. Oh, and then Hunter spoke about him, the junk removal, so
Yeah, 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 Hunter, yeah.
he can help me with some of that.
Hunter was trying to get a house
Yeah.
for himself, and I said, Hunter, I'm sorry, you're
Yeah.
Hunter, but you gotta go and hunt somewhere else. I said, Hunter, I help you get a
Yeah.
house. You know what I love about Steve is that what is that saying? Birds of a feather flock together. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So so I was talking to Hunter, and Hunter is like, man, I just want to be like you. I want to get a house. I want to start doing this. So I ended up talking to Hunter for quite a good
Uh-huh.
bit. And I told him, Hunter, go out. I'm gonna help you get a house. Either you get it, you fix it up, and you sell it. It's really up to you, whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
But I help you. It's so inspiring to see some of you like yourself, and then Hunter, because Hunter
Mhm.
is young as well, and
Yeah.
he's got his
Yeah,
own
Hunter's same
landscaping
age.
and junk removal business. So
Mhm.
I'm really looking forward. That
Yeah.
is really
Yeah,
awesome.
no, it's gonna be exciting. And Hunter's girlfriend, soon to be fiance, hopefully, is my best friend. So we're all really, really close.
Okay, so you got a lot of influence right there.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I definitely do. I already kind of told him the good news yesterday.
Yeah.
And everybody was on like immediately like, we'll help, we're so excited. Yeah, so it's really cool.
That is the kind of network that we want to have in our life, because
Hmm.
life is not about taking, life is about giving and about providing.
Yes.
When you come from that perspective of giving, you get a lot more, you know?
Oh yeah, no,
And
and I'm 100% a giver. They know if I would do anything for them just as well.
yeah.
So,
So when you came in, the questions were, are you sure she's only 23? Is she going to be able to get it?
yeah.
So there were a lot of more challenges. Did I help you overcome those challenges to
Oh
get into
yeah.
the house?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, definitely. I was a little worried because I'm like, no, don't look past the age. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
please,
So
I can do it.
we
I know
put
I
that
can.
aside. It was just the
Yeah.
fact that, there is some work that needs to be done to the house, and we want to make sure
Yeah.
that you are going to be able to do that. We don't want to put you in jeopardy. So we don't want to,
Yeah.
we want to make sure we put you in a house that you can afford, number one. And then number two, that you're going to be able to keep up, because at the end of the day, it's all about home ownership. It's all about you
Hmm.
being able to achieve home ownership. We will not, this is one of the things that I was having assumed yesterday. And I said, we will never put you in a house that you cannot afford. That is in a square
Yeah.
that we cannot get. They said, think outside the box. Well, in this case, we only think about inside the box. If
Yeah.
it's outside the box, I would say, hey, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have who else can help? A mom, a dad?
Mhm.
Other than that, I can't do it, because I want to make sure you achieve home ownership, and this is why our program
Yeah.
has so much success. And right now we're exploring. Right now we have 1,000. We're looking for 1,000 houses for 1,000
Hmm.
families in the next 100 days. Which is awesome, and looking
That's
forward to it
cool.
now. Yeah, let me ask you something, Jackie. So, what did
Mhm.
your dad said about this when you talked to him about the program? Was he a skeptical? Was he like, I don't know?
Well, as any dad would be, like make sure you get all the paperwork, all that. And I'm like, I already know. I was raised by you, so I know. And he wasn't skeptical, he was just, overcautious. So
Great.
um and once I kind of like showed him everything because I went over the paperwork with him also, um he was more on like, okay, this is a real thing.
Yeah.
I was, I I was a little skeptic at first because I was like, "This is too good to be true." Like, I've never heard of work for equity programs in my life. Like, nobody that I was telling about like has heard of it. And then I kind of did my own research. I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is an actual thing." But he was very proud, like immediately proud because after seeing years and years of me working to get this and my downfalls and my setbacks, he was very proud. So
There's no downfalls. It's just a learning curve.
yeah,
And I'm so
exactly.
proud of you and where you are right now. I was having this conversation with someone a couple of days ago, how they have failed terrible in life. And I said, no, there's
Mhm.
nothing such a failure. Unfortunately, there's
Yeah.
no other word for it. but I said, did you gain any experience? Did you learn anything from it? Oh, absolutely. I will never do that again. Exactly. So did you fail? No, you just, I mean, anything worth doing in life, it has taken a lot of trial and error. And
Oh yeah.
I'm sure your dad loves you. And when I talk to him, he's like, oh my God, you know, I say, you got to be so proud of you, baby girl. She's just awesome.
Yeah.
She is that young and she actually moving forward.
Yeah.
You know, I wish a lot more kids, you know, her age will be doing this. And that is awesome. So let me ask
Yeah.
you a couple other questions. So when you hear about the work for equity, what came to mind?
So in I kind of like went over the description, the work for equity. I knew what equity meant, and so that's building onto a outcome basically. So I
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
like the work for equity would be working towards I thought it was working towards the down payment, not the actual overall.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of was self-explanatory, but a little bit of a like mind teaser, I guess. I had to
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
think of.
So when I explain you how the work for equity work, did that kind of like clear out a lot of your
Oh yeah.
questions, concerns?
Oh
And
yeah,
so,
for sure.
so
And the paperwork also explained a lot of it.
did I force you to sign anything, or was I hard on the paperwork?
Mm-mm. No, 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 no. You're very like lenient and patient with me, being able to like choose my own time when I wanted to sign it and stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah. No.
absolutely. You know, opportunity comes most of the time, right? And you have
Hmm.
to be aligned with the universe. And when you want something, all of a sudden it's there, right?
Yeah.
So you're looking for something and you find it. You like a guy and all of a sudden you say, oh, was that a coincidence that I met this guy over here? No. Or you see a car and you like it, all of a
Mhm.
sudden you see that car everywhere, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
when you align with the universe and your dreams and desires, everything starts coming into place. And all of a sudden you find yourself there and you're like, well, this is actually true. So
Hmm.
like you, we have a lot of people that they come in and they call and they're all, you know, I think it's a scam. They go to the website and they get on the phone and, you know, it's one of those things that they're like, you know, like always looking into, and they don't believe that to be. Somebody's looking at the door.
Oh,
Just give me 1 second.
no problem.
Sorry, I'm on a phone call. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Somebody just, you know, here, Spectrum.
Oh
Ocean
no, you're
Services. So anyway,
you're okay.
let's getting back to it. So you know, things align, and when you really want this to happen, it happens. You know, and
Oh
I
yeah.
always tell people that call me and say, "Oh, you know, I'm so skeptical." I always tell people, be aware of scammers. Did I mention that to
Hmm.
you?
Yes. Yeah.
Is there a real thing of scammers?
What?
Is there a real thing as the scammers out there?
Yeah. No, for sure.
A lot of them, right?
Hmm.
So I get a lot of people that call me and say, "Hey, you know, I put $25,000 down over the phone with this guy that I have never met. I haven't even been to the house. He sent me the pictures, and I'm like, okay, so what if the house is in Mars? Are you gonna get
Hmm.
Elon Musk to take you over there?" I said, I don't think so. You know, so things are
Yeah.
a lot of things are common sense, but unfortunately, you know, people don't look past that. You know, and I always
Yeah.
tell people in my advertising, be aware of scammers because there's a lot of scammers over there. And
Yeah. And common sense is only common to the common individual. So, a lot of things aren't common.
there you go. There you go. Now let me ask you something. Was the process complicated?
Um, Not really. It was pretty easy to get through. I think it was easier than I thought it would be. You
So
were a lot for sure.
and I'm so pleased. And this is what I tell people. You know, anything that I can do, I will. As
Yeah.
far as it stays with that box of your budget. That
Yeah.
work with your budget.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
You definitely met in the middle on the budget, which is awesome.
Yeah, yeah. How much money do you have to put down?
1,250.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And
yeah.
were we able to break that down to make sure you're not you're
Yeah,
not
no, I think the original, they were asking for 5,000. They brought it down to 3,000, and then you met in the middle for the 1,250.
Okay,
So
and out of
that
those
was,
1,250, do you got enough time to come up with that 1,250?
yes, yeah, for sure. I'm
So
already
how much do
saving.
you have to put down out of those 1,250?
um, put down all like at a time or
Like did we break when we broke it down, and I said, well, let's, to make sure that you're not over tight, let's just do, how
mhm,
much did we say that we're just gonna
half
do?
and half.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're
so I
doing,
would do half on the date we agreed to. I would have to look at it again,
yeah.
and then the next half on the other date we agreed.
So that
I
was
think
a
it's the
couple, yeah,
14th and then the
the 28, I
um
think it was, not sure.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, the 28th and then the 14th of next month.
Okay, okay, that was really good. Did we have to call any lenders and trying to get your credit approved and trying to see where you at? And
Um I think you did do a credit, or I did a credit check and sent it over. Is that what you're asking?
yeah, so that was
Yeah.
just to see where you were at with your credit.
Yeah.
However, did we ever went to banking and trying to make sure that they get you qualify and ask you for all of your,
Yeah.
yeah. So absolutely. So would you recommend this program to anybody? Was that, if it was easy, what would you tell other people just like you that wants to achieve homeownership and wants to move up to the next level, and they are skeptical and they're like, this may be a scammer, I got the feeling that
Yeah.
something is.
No, I even kind of was talking to my friend Brooke because she eventually one day wants to move out of this house, and I was like, well, if there's anything closer by, I will recommend you because it's a really cool program. But no, I would definitely, I highly recommend this program. Everybody is always wary of scammers, and
Yes.
especially, not meeting like I've never met you in person and it's always been over the phone, but you guys are very reliable and very helpful,
Yeah.
so I definitely trust you guys.
Now, the good thing about it is that when Brooke is ready, we don't
Mm,
necessarily have to have the house. So let's say, for example, like, remember when I explained you that you're in this house, and if
mm,
later on you want to move up to a different house,
yeah,
what did I say about that?
yeah, I would be able to transfer my contract to
Yeah,
a different.
your
Okay.
equity and everything that you built, so you
Okay.
don't have to go over there and put a huge down payment on another house. So let's say, for
Okay.
example, Brooks come on board, she'd be actually able to, okay, I want this house, for example, as far as that fits
Mm,
within the budget, we make an offer, and then if they accept the offer, we purchase the
mm,
house and we finance it to Brooke. Now, I always tell people it's not necessarily going to be the first house. That doesn't mean that it may not happen, because I have seen people that they
yeah.
say the first house, and in the first house take the offer, because we got to make sure we pay market value. I cannot pay more than what the market is.
Yeah.
So that's one of the main things. But as far as it stays within budget and the market value, we purchase the property once we get Brooke qualified, and then we'll be able to put her in the house. That
Yeah. No,
her,
it wouldn't be for a while. We just kind of briefly talked about it, but no, that was just an
you,
example for sure of recommendation because I already have been like, if you guys want a house or want a program,
you're
like
planting the
know
seed.
somebody. Yeah,
That is
literally.
awesome. Yeah. So Jackie, I want to congratulate you. I mean, it's how much credit did we give you for the repairs?
Um, I believe it was, I would have to look, is it
It was
7,000?
7,000. Yes.
7,000? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
7,000. I couldn't remember if it was 8,000 or 7,000.
yeah, absolutely. And well, overall, you feel that it was an easy process. You feel that I
Mhm.
really helped you. You feel that you
Yes.
like the other guy that we was talking on the phone, and you're like, okay, we're moving forward.
Yeah, so yeah, no, definitely. I am very happy with the outcome of this for sure.
I really appreciate that very much, Jackie. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you so very much. You're going to be receiving something in the mail as soon as you move there, and that is going to
Okay.
be a certificate, because we always believe that you're moving up to this here. You go through a school and nobody never recognize you, and this is a big thing.
Hmm.
And you're achieving homeownership is one of the steps that it will actually change the whole course of your entire family and people
Yes.
around you. Because I mean, when people look at you, hey, the least that we can do, if Jackie got a house, where am I? You know,
Hmm.
we are social people and we want to be doing what other people is doing. That's why you see TikTok, going up like so
Yeah.
many. And so hopefully you're inspiring, and hopefully you will inspire a lot more people to actually
Mhm.
get in the program, do this, and be part of this, and we'll be able to get the house. And now, one of the things that I always tell people, hey, I don't care where in the United States you are, there is
Yeah.
always a house that we can get you if you're willing to stay within that budget. Because I get people that they make $3,000 a month and they want to get a mortgage that is $2,500, and I'm like,
Mhm.
how are you going to do that? So let's, sometimes I gotta like bring it back to
Yeah.
reality. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I do appreciate it. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so very much, Jackie. God bless your heart. Stay safe, and
Thank
anything that
you.
we can do for you, just keep me posted. I'm more than happy to do so.
Perfect. Thank you. You have a
All right.
wonderful day.
And welcome to the path of homeownership.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great day now.
You too. I can't leave.
I'm trying to do the
Have
same
a great
thing.
day.
Okay, guys. So that was another example of how we be able to do this. So Jackie, she is amazing, isn't it? So let me ask you, is she amazing or what? She's 23. How many of you want to be 23 and be looking to get your house? This is one of the things that is so excited about the program, that we can actually, I don't care about your age. I don't care if you're 17, you know. There's a couple of things that we will have to go around to be able to do, but one of the things that we'll always make sure is that the house stays within your budget. We will never, 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 ever, ever, like the rap said, never, ever, ever, put you in a house that you cannot afford. We have to stay within that box. And why we have to stay within the box is because we actually care about you achieving homeownership. I don't want to put you in a house and jeopardize your life, putting you in a house that you cannot afford. Our whole goal is to help families and individuals achieve, and the American dream of homeownership. And for us to do that, and we are being so successful at it, is just because we work with your budget. We will never put you in a house that you cannot afford. That's not us. We are not going to do that. This is why we have the Work for Equity program. So see this, she's amazing. I just love Jackie. I love her energy. When she called me on the phone and she's like, well, I really like this house. I want to get this house. I want to get in. How do I get in? And then I'm like, hello, Jackie, do you have any concerns? Let me just get on the Zoom with you because I want to make sure everything is clear. And because prior to that, she was texting me like question marks. And I'm like, who is this number texting me question marks? And I don't even know. And it's just because people are skeptical. I get this from a lot of people. So people are skeptical. And so one thing that I always tell people, be aware of scammers. Be aware of scammers. Scammers are a real thing. And you gotta be sure and be careful who you're dealing with. I always say, look who you're dealing with. Google them up. Just go on the web. The web will tell you everything. you know so guys, anyone that is willing and looking to move up to the next level, they're trying to get a house, call me. I'll be able to figure out. Number one, I'm gonna start with where you are right now. Okay, what do you need? I want to make sure that I know what your needs and desires are, because if I know what your if I don't know what your needs are, like if you just get in the car and start driving and you don't know where you're going, you better stop. Put the car on park, because you already arrived. Why you already arrived? Because if you don't know where you're going, you ain't going nowhere. Just park the car and stop wasting gas. So my whole goal for people is to achieve homeownership, staying within the budget. If it's not within the budget, okay, you still want to move forward. I say always, I become creative with you guys, because my whole goal is to place in a house. How now, if your budget doesn't work, one of the things that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, okay, so who else in your network would love to see you achieve homeownership? Will that be your dad? Will that be your mom? Will that be an aunt? Will that be a neighbor? Will that be an uncle? There's always. Do you guys want to help people? I'm sure you guys want to help people, right? So would you help someone that's trying to achieve something? Absolutely you will, because it's in your heart. So this is why I always tell people, you do good and good comes to you. You have to be a great giver, and you also have to be a great receiver, right? So you give so much to the world, it comes to you, but sometimes you forget about yourself and you decide, well, no, it's okay. No, you have to, sometimes, be able to let somebody give you a hand. So I'm just proud of Jackie. She's 23, yo, 23, yo. You see that 23? I don't care if you're 85. Today is the youngest that you will ever be. Time is not going backwards. Time is moving forward. So today is the youngest that you will be. Not older, not backwards, not reverse. Listen, today is your chance. If you truly, really looking forward to move up to the next level and achieve homeownership and want to stop wasting your time dropping everything down the toilet and stop paying, because you see your lender driving this nice Cadillac and, Mercedes Benz and this and that, and you're thinking, he must have a lot of money. But you're forgetting one thing. You should be saying to yourself, that is the car that I'm paying the bills for. See, because you're making the car payment. And it's nothing wrong with that if you want to become a renter. Because I had a lady from UPS store yesterday. She's so excited. She's like, you know what? I thought you were a scammer. And let me show you. She had a picture of me when I went and picked up some paperwork and some mail. She's trying to report me. And I'm like, you're trying to report me to who? To the police. And I said, girl, why you want to tell me the police for? Because I thought you were a scammer. I said, what do you mean? I thought you were what is she, a con artist, whatever. And I said, what would make you think that? Because you were telling me about this. Oh, you don't have no money. We have a program. It's called $0 Possible. And how do you do that? So what we do that, we basically get you in, and then some of our house needs some repairs, and you do those repairs, and we give you credit for it. I said, well, yeah, that's right. She said, but you know what? I went on the web and I looked you guys up and realized that you guys are the real deal. Oh, wonderful. Are we moving forward? So right now, she actually filled out the application yesterday. And let me just share that with you over here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I'm going to try. Okay, I'm going to try my best. And then it's going to be UPS lady, girl. Okay, so, okay, she just filled it up yesterday. Okay, so manager. Okay, manager. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Oh, because I'm on sent. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to show you how Megan is the other wholesaler that I just got off the phone with. She's got a property that we're buying in Jacksonville. Okay, so it's going to be right here. All right, yo. Look right here. Let's see if I can just. This phone is actually not so good. Okay, I don't know. Oh, shit, I shouldn't be showing her personal information. Let me take a screenshot. Oh shoot, I recorded that. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Okay. So I'm gonna delete here and I'm gonna delete here. All right, but I want you guys to see. Let me just click save and I'm gonna open this picture up so you guys can see that came in yesterday. Okay, so it's hold on. Let's see over here. So where is this thing? I'm trying to see which way do I see it better. I mean, you guys be able to see some of it. So single family home, rent to own. Oh shoot, her number is still there. Shouldn't be showing her number though. So this one just came in yesterday. So she's been working at UPS for so long. She tried getting a house through a realtor for so long. She got desperate. She's been renting for so long that she thinks it's just life. And you have to be able to be comfortable with life and stay in that house. You stay in the renting world. No, you know how you step up? You achieve homeownership. Number one, you got to look for opportunity. because opportunity is always going to be there. So you look for opportunity. How can I do this? Okay, all right. You know, one time I asked one of my mentors, how am I going to know if my kids are going to do good in life? One of my mentors said, it's called curiosity. So if your kids are really curious, that means that they're going to be looking for stuff, looking for things, looking for opportunity. So that's who I want you to be. I want you to be looking out for opportunity. I want you to always be looking out for who is it that can help me on this journey. Just, I can give you a hint. If you ain't got nobody, we can help you. We can help you. Absolutely. We are here and we are going to make sure that it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry. It does not work for you. You will either have to get someone else or you will have to increase your income. Most of the time, what I have found is that people always know someone that will help them achieve this vital goal. So, yo, this is a real thing. This is a real opportunity. Let me just share something with you so you guys can see what we're doing here. Let me just go back over here. Watch. I'm going to share this screen with you. Am I sharing the screen as well? Okay, so share your screen. Okay. Look, yo. I want you to see this. See it? This is us right here. See? Certified affordable housing provider. And then we have right here, join there. See? 1,000 family, 1,000 houses, 1,000 families in 100 days. Yo, this is a real thing. We've been doing this for so long. We just haven't had the attention of the media because we mainly are word of mouth. Somebody comes in, that somebody knows somebody else, that somebody else is looking for a house, and that somebody else knows someone else that is renting. They love to get home ownership, but they don't know how to get there because they have pre-framed you that you have to have a great credit score, that you have to be working for corporate, or you have to have this great job. And let me ask you something. So let's say you have the worst credit ever. So you have the worst credit ever, and you don't have a great job. Your money is still your money. So you're not paying towards your house, but you're paying towards what? Towards somebody else's mortgage. You're paying somebody else's rent, somebody else's house. I don't want you to do that anymore. I don't want you to do that anymore. I want you to actually, I was trying to show you that book and see. I want you to call me and I can absolutely get you there. I can absolutely get you there. We have the path to home ownership, and I'm gonna do everything within my means possible to actually get you there. That is my commitment. This is why, every time I talk to one of MWR clients, like yesterday, I was doing I was doing a Zoom meeting. I'm sorry, a Zoom meeting. I was doing a Zoom meeting, and it was late last night. She's like, "No, we gotta go, because it's very late." People started, dropping off, but I can talk about this all day. I love what we're doing so much. You can go online and look Nolvin Madrid, Nolvin Madrid, Madrid, profiles on success, and you're going to see me there. Then, I have done a couple of businesses throughout my life, and you can go over there and also look. You're going to see, different LLCs and different businesses that I have created over the years. Listen, I love what I do now, and this is why I've been doing it, and this is why I'm not going to take the foot off the brake, and this is why I'm going to keep on doing this to help as many families as possible. So you guys see this link over here? You can go to that link over here and watch. There's so many testimonials. See this beautiful couple over here. They actually have helped more than 68 people, yo. 68, all right? 68. So we have this beautiful soul right here with this Janice. So Janice, she's a sweetheart. Janice is she's so loving and caring, and sometimes we're doing MDM, master business investments, another, full day training that we have. And sometimes she goes by, and, she is amazing. That's one of the things that I can tell you. I mean, our network is filled with people from all walks of life. So we have people that have been working for corporate. We have people that have been working, with dealing with buying merchandise for if I can remember right, Family Dollar or Dollar Tree. So we have people throughout different walks of life. If you guys watch this testimonial, I can hit play, but you guys won't be able to listen. It's just Johnny Hasher and Priscilla Williams. So you won't be able to hear it. This is what they told me yesterday. I was doing a Zoom and I was trying to, click play on it. So then we have this other one here. I mean, there's guys, we're going to be uploading so many testimonials. We love what we do. That is that simple. So I'm in Orlando and I got someone that found a property yesterday in Palm Bay, Florida. And I say, okay, so she sent me the properties. I started, talking to them, making offers. So I got one that I got to go sit down. So I went over there. I drove over there yesterday. Hey, listen, I'm putting my money there, I'm doing all of this marketing here. See it? So all of this marketing that I'm doing, why? Because I want to make sure that I give the most that I can from me possible to help you achieve homeownership. So we have this goal of buying those 1,000 houses for 1,000 families in 100 days, and I'm doing my part. Yo, are you going to be doing your part? Because it's going to be very simple. Number one, you will just join the MWR, right? You call me, you let me know, hey, Norvin, how to get started. 813-445-2987. Again, that's 813-445-2987. 813-445-2987. 813-445-2987. Yo, listen, so you're going to call me and I'm going to get you in. Number one, I'm going to talk to you about your current situation, where you are, what are you doing, what are your goals and desire, what you want to accomplish, and we're going to start, by designing your plan. We're going to start working with your needs to be able to get you to your goals, right? Where are you at? Okay, what are your current challenges? We're going to get through all of that. I'm going to be your counselor. I'm going to be helping you all the way. And then once we get that, then I'm going to say, okay, fine. So now that we know that you, let's say, make, $4,500 a month, okay, that's roughly around $1,500, worth of mortgage, okay. So, and then you have, let's say, $3,000 down, and let's say we can get you up to house up to $185,000. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you, go and download a couple of apps, go and download Zillow, go and download Realtor, and just download these apps and start looking for houses. Now, I don't want you to look just at listed properties. I want you to go drive by neighborhoods, and in those neighborhoods, you can actually look for properties that are, vacant, look abandoned, or the grass is so high, that people are not taking care of it. And you're gonna take those, you're gonna, take down addresses and phone numbers for people that are for sale by owner. Then, you're going to take, even houses from the MLS, and we are going to call them up. We are going to call them up based on your criteria, because you already know the max. So you're going to set those parameters on those apps, so that way you can start seeing from houses from that number down. And then we get on the phone. I'm gonna show you how to get to the listing agent, and then it's gonna say listed by whatever, So you're going to get in touch with that agent, and you're going to tell her, hey, I'm looking for this house. I want to get in there, see if it makes sense, and they're going to take you around, look at those houses. You guys are already qualified for up to, it could be 150, it could be 180, it could be 300,000. Just because, so this is another thing that I want to share with you. Just because you guys hear the word affordable doesn't mean it's just, any house. Why I'm talking to you guys, I'm gonna show you this other house. It's not just any house. We have, different houses for different people, and that's one of the main things. I want you to look. So I want you to take a look at this one here. So this is a huge house. I can hardly see it. This is a huge house, two-story house, huge, with a big pool and big patio, and then this is other one right here. So unfortunately, I wasn't prepared to do this. I wasn't, thinking on doing this. So so see, there's a different types of house for different people, and you might be thinking, okay, so I'm looking for a house 250, but that doesn't mean richer is going to be looking for 250. Sometimes we got people in some places looking for a house is worth $60,000. If we can get those areas, and they are most of the time they already know. If they know their budget, they already know where those areas are. So they're going to go. They're going to work with us, and they're going to actually be involved in the process. So you are part of the process. We are doing this. We're doing everything. We're putting the money on where our mouth is, and we're doing this. However, you are going to be part of the process, entire process. So guys, questions, just text me, 813-445-2987. Call me and I help you. I will figure out a way to get you there. That is my thinking. That is my promise to you guys. I will make and find a way, even if we have to, ask God, to split the sea again, Red Sea again, we'll find a way. If we have to pray to God, we'll pray to God, but we'll get you there. That is our commitment. That is our goal. We are committed to help you achieve homeownership. We will do whatever we can within our means to do that. And if I have to be a little creative here, you have to be creative. Don't just call and tell me, I can't find a way. If you look for a way, you'll find a way. Or you just keep on living a life full of excuses and renting. So this is not supposed to be a motivational, kind of like a speaking webinar. You already know where you are. And you know that unless you do something different, nothing is going to change. So I might end up this here by saying, is that where you want to be? Because you got to think about it. You got to think about where you at and where you want to be. Do you think it's fair for you? Might be fair for you, but now let me ask you something. Do you think it's fair for your family, to settle for a life like that? We can actually, listen, we can help you get there, but you need to work with us. You need to do your things and do what you want, say you're going to do. You need to get the application. You need to send me your try report. And then we look at your finances, see where you at, and see where we can place you in a house that fits your needs and your family. And guys, if you are married, girls, if you're married, guys and gals, listen, you have to get your family involved in this. You have to get your partner involved in this, because I don't want you to be looking for a house and then your wife is not on, or your husband is not on. This is a team, and it takes a team to make things work. And let me tell you something, in case you haven't realized, he or she is part of your team. That's why you marry them. That doesn't mean that you marry the exact same one as you are. It's the total opposite most of the time. But you guys are in a relationship. You guys got an actual partnership. And it's everything else. You have to make decisions between the two of you. So, guys, I'm gonna do whatever I can on my end, but I want you to be committed. If you're committed, we're going to make this thing happen. Another thing, I want you to be patient. If you know about getting a house, it's not like you fill out the application and tomorrow we get your house. It doesn't work that way. There's a process involved, So I want you to know that there's a process involved. And I want you to know that we will stay with you throughout the whole process. Neo Messler, he's an awesome guy. He mentored me when I was studying, and man, I love Neo and his wife, Linda. Yeah, look at Linda right here. Isn't she amazing? These two, man, I love them too. They made such a great couple. I just love them. Look, so we have an amazing team. The same right there. Our team is just, I love the team, Look up, Paul, see, yeah, baby. So guys, let's make this happen, but let's make sure, everybody stays committed. There is only so much that I can do. So please share the word, like this video, share this video, send it to a family, send it to whoever. And remember, this link right here, you see this link right here? You can go there to see all of these testimonials. So we should be uploading a lot more. So guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. God bless your heart, and let's make it happen. Nothing will happen. You can be sitting down outside the bank and praying to God to send you $1 million. is not want to take it to your laps. All right. The bank truck might drop the $1 million, but it's really up to you to go pick it up. Well, you don't want to do that, you know. But I'm just saying, you know, you pray, and those prayers are going to be listened to, you know. So if you ever pray, think this is enough. If you ever pray for an opportunity, I think you're going to realize that you got this opportunity right here. And who else other than, you know, our path to home ownership? We've been on the market for so many years. You can Google us up. You can look us up. We've been on the web. We've been on different places. We just went down to, I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys. We just went down to the White House. I mean, it's like, guys, we're making things happen, but I need your help. If you guys don't cooperate, I can't do nothing. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. You guys have to be involved in the process. This is us right here. We are always constantly doing a lot of training. We do a lot of training to make sure we give you guys the best. So we always improving. We have training, we have support. This is Catherine, so she's one of our counselors down in Fort Lauderdale. I mean, she's amazing. Catherine and, you know, her partner Jeannie. I mean, Jeannie's, guys, this is my family. This is the people that I want to be part of, you know, because we all work together and we help each other. And so I just wanted to share that with you, where we are right here. I mean, it's just amazing. I could stay here and talk to you guys about all of this. And look, this is the house that I was telling you about. Affordable housing doesn't mean that it's, you know, it's just a house under 200,000. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I think I got another video on that one over there. So guys, affordable is like, what's affordable to you? Affordable to me could means a bicycle. Affordable to you could mean a motorcycle or a jet plane, you know. So guys, thank you so very much. God bless your heart. Let's keep this thing rolling. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. Okay. So don't put it up for tomorrow. Put it up in your calendar. Put it up in your reminder. I'm guilty of that, and I'm working on my calendar right now. So that's why, you know, I'm kind of like staying on top of things. Actually, staying on top of things, because other than that, you know, we start, you know, doing some other things that are not supposed to be, and they're not beneficial to your future. So come on, guys, let's make it happen. God bless your heart. Stay safe, stay lovely, and help each other. And remember that this world doesn't need a lot more people. This world, let's put it up this way, this world needs a lot more kind people. I don't mean that you're going to let somebody else to take advantage of you, but I mean, you got to be kind. You know, there's a book called Random Kindness. Let's help enough people achieve what they want, and you're going to end up getting what you want. Simple. Is inevitable. I love that word, inevitable. All right. If you only help enough people get what they want or need, it's only inevitable that you will get, you know, the result that you desire or want, and that is inevitable. All right, guys, signing out right here. God bless your heart. Keep it up, keep it pumped, keep on doing it, keep on hustling, because we came to this world to make things happen, not to come and sit in bed or a chair and not do anything. All right, guys, God bless. Stay safe. Bye. All right, let's go back over here. Let's go back over here, and then we're going to stop this thing over here.